Hey, Will, this is Allie. Thank you so much for buying our template. It was awesome to work with you. In this video tutorial, I want to go over with you how to kind of customize your stuff. Um, I think you've used lead pages before, I'm not sure, but I'll kind of go over a little bit of everything and kind of show you a little bit of the innuendos that are specific to your template. Okay, so what you see here is what it looks like once you're logged into Lead Pages Builder in your account. La-di-da, where should I start? I think where I'll start is, so all of these text elements are editable, so you can easily just mess with this stuff as much as you want. I don't think you'll need to for a lot of this stuff, just because we kind of went through everything, but just in case. A few things I want you to note. So, because I've kind of been testing out the template to see what works, what doesn't, or where there could be bugs or problems or whatever. So a couple things. And this is kind of inevitable. There's no real way to get around it. So for this button, join our community, for example, say I do like make it a little bit bigger. So this will run into, this image is positioned right there and it doesn't kind of travel along with the container. So you have to keep this button the size or whatever. So like whatever, you can't really make the length of the wording that much different, which shouldn't matter because we kind of went over everything. So there's that. So just FYI. And then up here, so I kept the button here like we had talked about, but I know you don't want it on the home page. So what you do is you just click on this gear and you click hide, and then it's gone. And then if you want it back, you just come over to here, menu, container, and then turn it back on, and it's back. So easy peasy. These images, you can hide this stuff too. You can hide this. You can change the wording like that. Super easy. What else? So this image, I don't think you'll need to change these, but so you can hide it, and then if you want to get it back, you just come over to the header, turn back on the image, or you can replace it with a different one if you just click on it. And if you make your own, then you'll just put it right there. But the thing that you want to keep in mind is for this image, it needs to be that specific image size that I had there because that's where it's positioned. That's where kind of having pages that are dynamic where people can edit them is a little tricky because it's hard to kind of like take into consideration every possible scenario of different image sizes that people can have. But just a few things for you to note. So this is the same thing, just select your image, upload it. You can hide this stuff too, which is pretty cool. This you could even center if you want. How do we center this shiznit? Well, you could probably just friggin', I don't know. You can move it around however you want, or you can just get rid of it completely, like that. The background image, so if you want to change this background image, what you can do is you come over to header, custom background, and then you go click image options, and then say we want to use this image, or this image. So we would select that image. Okay, so what we would do is, so you, under custom background, you change the image with the gear icon and click image options, and then you hide background. Okay, so that's how you would upload your own image. And so background images, typically I'm sending you a worksheet of all the image sizes, but typically you want them to be about like 2,000 pixels wide and then however tall you want it to be. So that's how you do that. So just to kind of reiterate, what you do is you'd expand the custom background. Under image, you'd click image options, select your image. Okay. And then you'd hide the background layer, otherwise it's not shown. Okay. So you can do that for every background image section, that's one way to change the background images. Or what you can do is you can come over here to the background header, select image, where am I? Select image, and now for back, you're going to hide the custom background and keep the background layer on. So this background layer relates to control panel. The custom background relates to your own specific image. So if you want your own specific image, hide the background. If you want the control panel, hide the custom background. And you might need to rewind this video to repeat what I said so you can get it. And then once you have that, you can change the opacity on these backgrounds, and you can make it parallax or not parallax, which is pretty sweet. We also have textures there, videos here, colors here. So, sweet. All this stuff is editable. This image, you can pretty much do whatever image size, and it'll go in that little circle right there. But that's not true for all the images. So for this image, you need to have custom, so all these should be the same. It doesn't really matter what size they are as long as they're consistent. So these would all be the same height, otherwise you'll get different heights on this stuff. Okay. Editable. Here's the same thing. So all this stuff, you just click on it to edit it. What else? This same thing, just click on a different image, whatever you want, and then you can just click on this stuff to edit it. Video, so right here you just go to your YouTube, get the embed code, and just plop it in right there. So you can change the colors on this stuff if you just highlight it, and then you come here and you make it whatever color you want it. You can hide all of this stuff. It might be a little bit of a pain in the ass to go through all that stuff. You can change all this. Final thought. So one thing is, for this image, this is an image right here, unless you want to keep it, but what you do is you'd come down to that section, which is Final Thoughts 2, and you'd come to column 1, expand it. Right, this is Final Thoughts 1, and this is the image right here. So you can't directly click on it right there because this section is overlaying it, but if you come up here and you select image options, then you can upload your own image right there. So that's how you get to that. So this is paste your HTML here, so you just enter the code right there and then go right in. And for a lot of this stuff, you need to save the page and then publish it because it won't show up in the builder. So if you're like, why isn't that there? Just make sure to save it and publish it to see if it's actually not there or if it's just not showing up in the builder. So this is the countdown timer section. So for this section, what you can do is you can hover over it and just click and set your custom date. Done. Or you can come down to the custom timer section right here, right click, or just click on that gear and countdown options right there. If you want to edit the title, what I've noticed is you kind of have to do shit a little twice to get into it, but it's editable. So just kind of keep clicking done, and then you can just do this. Done. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but it's the workaround. You can hide this. Hide this stuff. So that's about it. One other thing, so I know you probably want the blue button on your home page, red button on your sales page. So styles, accent color button right here, this will change every single button on the page to be whatever you want. So when you're creating the home page, make it your blue, and then when you're creating the other stuff, this is the font color too, right there. And then on the hover, it just, the opacity gets, for the background color, it gets a little looser. You don't need to worry about that. Or it gets lighter. So that's how you can change all that stuff. Yeah, easy peasy. What else? Yeah, it's mobile and tablet friendly. You can see this is what it looks like on the phone. I think that's it. Cool. So let me know if you have any questions, and then over here you can drag and drop each of these sections however you want, and then just save it, and that's it. All right, cool. Thanks, Will. Thank you so much. It was awesome working with you, and I hope you enjoy your template. All right.